Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose. Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency. Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor! What a green blood. Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Let's see what you're capable of. Come on. Let's see what you're capable of.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Be off.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
Greetings, Your Excellency. They say the ambassador of Ptolemy sends his guard all around the city in search of heretics.
To my hand! And death to the others! Come here, my beauties! Come here, my beauties!
I believe I've seen you at the palace. One of the prince's relatives.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. We follow the teachings of and give thanks each day. The high dignitaries of Thélème...
I've heard say that dissensions...
Ah, you must certainly... The Lord Luminous has an extreme... But other... They believe that... But their differences are...
What is your point of view on the relations between...
As ambassador, we appreciate... Thanks to your support, the congregation is up. That heresy...
How is Thélème faring on Tir Freddy?
We built a Did you know that our missionaries there... Of course, but I am and we have...
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory, we fight on every front. These...
And on Tir Freddy?
To my knowledge, the bridge, which leaves us...
I must be going.
May the light...
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
Have a nice day, madam.
The merchant is there.
Good day, my lady.
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course. In fact, I've already had a word with your...
They're asking that we pay again.
It's just that the price has gone up, see?
This is inadmissible.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment.
That's right. He told me that their attendants seemed... And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merch. If these thieves agree to reimburse the... Do know, in the future, we won't be...
This whole story sounds suspicious. You were demanding a second payment, but
I'm not the one demanding, nor if...
This stubborn fool is pushing me to...
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet. During our conversation, you explained to me that's regrettable. As you know as well as I that the congregation doesn't...
But I'm only obeying...
That's a shame. Well, I order you to return the guard unless you'd rather your master is hung.
As you request, milady.
Now that's a wise...
Thank you. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Don't you worry now. You'll get your merchandise.
To my help, and death
Your Excellency.
Lady I have been told that you were named legate. Those are great but you will bring honor upon your family.
I thank you, Excellency. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New City.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. Well, then, that is a pity. Please convey to your cousin.
You seem slightly hesitant.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been...
Do people actually give credence to the...
Alas, yes. As you can well imagine, this vulgar trickster in any city of the Bridge Alliance...
I shall see what I can do.
I thank you, Excellence. The man operates in the...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sardet.
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an... Captain, you set sail soon?
Yes.
Excellent news.
Blast me, I'm a cap...
The commander was...
Very well.
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to the Port Authority for Mallet, and we've already lost quite a bit...
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and...
I would never ask it.
Ah, but you don't...
Well, now, if he finds... But this cargo must reach...
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure. Have you seen anything to your... Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Welcome! Have you seen any... Thank you for your visit. See you soon. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science. You won't believe your eyes. This...
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate.
I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
We had a word with him. I wonder if he'll serve.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet.
In this day and age, I can't blame you.
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy?
There are none.
Will you drink one of your potions?
Of course. But, as I'm in perfect health, if it helps you... There now, as you say.
Come on now. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell.
As a man of science, I consider skeptical. In your case, it is not skeptical.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
To my help! And death to the others! Come here, beauties! Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of yours. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us?
This bullying is trying my patience.
You refuse to take...
You might have put something in.
No, look.
And you dare challenge me?
Come now. You can... This might help to dissipate...
Yes, no.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there.
Hello, milady.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you.
Has the Malachor really put a damper on your business?
More than a people stopped going out their home. And then, thankfully, the Elk people were still distrustful. I also lost quite... Oh, but that's nothing new to you.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen the Malachor and the epidemic still rages. Now that we have a city there.
With all these sailors coming and going.
Right. They say that man treasure abound. But you know...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye. There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Tavern Keeper.
Bossy.
I need to be off.
Goodbye.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
You again? What are you doing in my...
I'm not the only one that's found you.
I'm neither deaf nor blind.
The Alliance ambassador...
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my... And here I am, playing the part.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise. I understand if you don't believe me after all. I would still be one if...
Why does Sahin bear you such...
I wasn't fortunate enough to apply. I saw them. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill.
It is for an act of courage. Are you not ashamed to have...
These potions are not harmful.
But you could just as easily...
You don't understand. This potion is...
So you manipulate people to...
I don't have a choice.
If this potion were inoffensive...
I ran tests on myself. A small sip of this mix... The mob would have been furious in any case.
Your methods don't seem so
I don't torture people.
Perhaps, but...
So...
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me. How unjust. I am finished. Sahin is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
Your Excellency. I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard.
Finally.
Let's just say that I put an end to his matters turned out a little... He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round I decided it better to avoid the mob.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that Thank you for your help,
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin?
It's been 2 days since I've had any... It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. But the day of departure...
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than Feller? I don't think so.
Does the boy know anyone in...
Other than Feller? I don't think so.
When did you see your cabin?
It's been 2 days. It wasn't out of the... But the day of departure...
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family.
Might I have a word?
As you wish. You'll find...
Have you seen anyone wandering about?
Take a look around. As long as they don't try and get on my... That's said.
A smuggler?
In the port jail? May I ask you?
A couple of heretics are planning on leaving Serene.
Happy to see that you trust me. Just so happens that I heard someone. They're making quite some ruckus. We, of course, refuse. I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but we won't allow you to make a...
What do you mean?
That discretion and...
I have a favor to ask before...
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship.
Impossible. All merchandise must be registered so. Unless...
I wouldn't go that far.
Well then, they'll have to...
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the...
Captain,
I understand your position.
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you. My quartermaster is a... He's gotten it into his head that a place guards where our all that is not in the warehouse. And sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait...
Sorry, Kurt.
The commander is gonna have my head.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ask. You haven't heard anything about my cousin, by chance, have you? To be honest,
Did you say he was... My men spoke of a rather...
That isn't the...
Let's go and find him.
Happy to be of some help.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oath.
Thanks to your magic.
Our magic? As for your question, others are sea. It's how the guild is...
Could you tell me anything about...
It is the natives. They were very... I've also heard, but I wouldn't know.
What do you think of our...
Are you referring to this one? Thanks to your prince, even though certain zones are... It's a good port.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt. Like yourself. And in order to interrogate the... Smuggler?